starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Allman. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Others through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus. And with me always is
Dan Allman here.
How are you doing tonight, my friend?
I gotta tell you, I got a fever. Spring fever.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Johnny Fever.
Oh, no, I got the spring fever, baby, man. It is beautiful out. That's all it takes to get me just fired up, man. So, I'm great.
Awesome. That's real cool, dude.
Yeah.
I'm fired up. We're here in the studio tonight, taping the show. It's Guru's Day, as you say.
That's right. It's Guru's Day.
So we're doing that. Man, dude, I'm excited to be here tonight. Got an action-packed show. Higgy's back. Sean's back. We got a full schedule locked and loaded. So, dude, I know we're going to rap for a little bit, but let's just start it off right. I'm dying of thirst like usual, so you know what that means, right?
That's right.
We're going to shout out last week's guest, and wow, what an awesome interview last week. Awesome show. The interaction was phenomenal, and the guest was phenomenal, and that was Miss Carly Zakutney of 3 Days of Rain.
Yeah.
Wow, what a gem of an interview.
Always.
What do you think?
Oh,
Here,
there it is.
I'm going crazy, dude. I need thirst.
Yeah.
So this pops for Miss Carly Zakutney.
There it is. That is the pop for, last week's guest.
Yeah, man. Carly, man. That was cool, man. It was just an awesome show. The interview, the interaction, it was all night long. It was a great show. But shout out, Carly. Thank you. My thirst is quenched, and that part is over with.
Yeah. And thank you to everybody who tuned in. There was a lot of people in there in the chat that tuned in. So thank you all for hanging out during that.
Man, that was cool, man. It was. You could ask questions, get responses back. It was like a real, true live chat all night from show start to show finish.
That's right.
That was awesome. They were out there supporting everybody, local music, Southern Maryland music.
Yep.
Because we are the Guitar Gurus. We are Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. And all the bands and all the musicians in our area are all gearing up to come on the program and talk about their music, man.
Yeah, I foresee this being a very, very busy year for us with interviews and first-timers, man.
Right,
Even,
man.
especially.
Right, and if you got anybody that you would think that should be on our show, man, send us a message.
Yeah.
It's real cool. I updated the show page on Facebook, and I have all the emails coming to my personal email now. We were missing some emails. We weren't getting all the messages. So
Yeah, we apologize if anybody sent us a message and we haven't responded. It was kind of going into the ether for a little while.
Right. So
Yeah.
we updated that. Everything else was happening. We got a couple great shows lined up. So stay tuned for that. But, man, we got a doozy tonight. I know that. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? But what have you been up to, man? This week's been action-packed, man.
I celebrated a birthday. So
Well, yeah, happy birthday, right?
yeah, that was on Sunday. So, of course, the festivities began for me on, I would say, Friday, Saturday,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it was a blowout because, I didn't do that. But
Right.
I had a nice little gathering Saturday at the house over a campfire outside. Got to see a couple of great familiar faces and people I really enjoyed. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, man. You're welcome, dude.
Thank you for showing up for that.
Yeah, man, dude. The little exclusive little situation at your house Saturday night was cool.
Yeah.
But dude, my weekend started off like most excellent.
Right.
I was up at Island on Friday picking up the guitar of the week. And they just got in the new Fender Jazzmaster Acoustasonic guitar.
Well.
And I was like, is that going to be guitar of the week? They're like, nah, man, it's brand new. It's out. It's probably going to sell over the weekend. I went, it's not going to sell over the weekend because I'm taking it home now.
Jeez.
So I got that over there hanging in that old gig bag right there.
Right.
We'll play with that during break. But I had it at your house on Saturday night, and everybody took a spin on it, man. It was kind of cool, man.
Yeah, it was a great little jam broke out there for a minute.
Dude, now I tell you, man, now this is where I want everybody that listens to our show that's a musician to listen up real quick. So this brand new Fender Jazzmaster Acoustic Sonic, you had it at your house, jamming out in your little music room, and you have one of those Fender Mustang GT amps.
All right.
Digital amp, sets on your desk. We plugged that thing into there, dude, and dude, that amp's cool,
It's a great amp.
Dude, I can't, everybody, man, you just need to get rid of all kind of amp biases and just go check out new stuff, man, because what we were doing in that room with that amp was just rad, man.
That's true, and that was a birthday or Christmas present from my wife about two or three Christmas ago from Island Music. Jack sold it to her.
Dude, that thing's cool, man. So
I love
we
it.
had that jam in. We had everybody going. We had your bass going, man.
Yeah.
Kevin had that thing cranking. We were doing some riffage.
Yeah.
So it's a fun time, man. We had a great time, man.
Yep. It was so awesome, and that guitar sounded so good through there, and it was just perfect. You couldn't help it have a vibe going,
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was awesome, man.
I highly recommend checking this instrument out. We're going to break it down for you later on. Completely. I'm sure that's we're going to break it down right now.
Yeah, why not?
What do you think?
Well, I mean, dude, it's a great instrument. The action's fast. I mean,
I had a moment, senior moment,
yeah,
guys.
man.
I'm sorry.
But no, we got Guitar of the Week coming up. We got another guitar for that because I bought this for me personally.
I thought this was going to be the guitar of the week.
No, we got a guitar for that. So we'll get to that. But real quick, the Fender Acoustic Sonic Jazzmaster is one awesome guitar.
Yeah.
If you're in the market for an acoustic electric, that's what the angle is.
Right.
Now, if you're going for a pure acoustic sound, pump the brakes and go check out a lot of different models. This one's probably not for you.
Right.
This is for the acoustic electric player that's more angling to have more electric than acoustic. It's weird to say that, but you kind of played it. You kind of understand what I'm saying when I say that.
Oh, yeah. So this guitar will allow you, acoustic players, you strumming, you're doing the chords and stuff, but this allows you to get a little more.
And it plays like an electric.
Right.
The neck.
Yeah.
That's what trips you out. So you're playing acoustic strings on an electric guitar neck with a brand new offset design Fender acoustic thin line acoustic shell,
Yeah. So if you're doing a duo acoustic show, and you've got your strong rhythm player.
Right.
And you're the other guy doing all the deliciousness.
Right.
That guitar will handle that.
Right. Well, that's a great segue into this. I had to go to Island on Saturday because I was experimenting with some strings for it already. Bought some new strings, changed them out.
Yeah.
I saw Tyler Brotherton from the Route 4 band at Island picking up a brand new PRS acoustic. Mm-hmm. And he went traditional acoustic guitar. Sure, it's got electronics and all that. But I strummed it a couple times in the store, man. And wow, man, that thing's awesome, too.
Oh, yeah.
It has some real nice bass response. It's full tone. Mm-hmm. So now I told him, I said, now if you took that guitar and did just some basic rhythm tracks and let me noodle with my guitar with the treble side, that would be killer.
That would be.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's how that instrument played out. But wow, man, so that started my weekend off. Hung out with you Saturday night. And then Sunday, man, I just did all my guru paperwork for the week, got everything set up in the studio, and then hopped on the old video gameage.
There
And
you
just
go.
gamed out, man. So that was my week, man.
That's
and then,
great.
And we're here tonight.
I didn't do anything Sunday because that was the actual day. I relaxed. And I want to thank my wife for
Yeah.
grilling up some great grub for my dinner on Sunday.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I got to just kick back and enjoy. She knows I like surf and turf, so there was, meat and seafood. So
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
very grateful for that.
I'm down with
I know
that.
you're not listening, baby, but I love you for it.
There it is.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, then Monday I skated out of work and went and hit the golf course.
Now that's good stuff right there, man.
So I really enjoyed my weekend. So thank you for that. Thank you to everybody who reached out. I appreciate you all. I love
that
you.
was good
I
stuff.
love you. I love you all so much.
That was good stuff, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Real good stuff. All right. Let's set up the show, and they'll get things cranking. What do you think? Because we've been rambling on just enough time.
Yeah, that's all right with me, man.
Another week down for us. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to this week. Looking forward to getting Island on Friday to see what they got for us this coming week. But first up, we're going to get cranking in just a moment. We're going to get the phone system cranking. We're going to get David Higgins on from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat. He's back this week. He's going to preview it. I saw the list. It's looking good. There's some great little history to this week, so I can't wait to get into that with him. Then after him, we're going to transition right into the Island Music Company Guitar of the Week. And this week we got that awesome Ibanez RG series. Awesome finish in the RG 400 series guitar, electric guitar. It's got an Ibanez Floyd Rose type tremolo system. It's the RG 470 MSP. And it's in that beautiful turquoise sparkle finish, man. So I can't wait to talk about that. So
Nice.
That was a cool guitar to have, and it's definitely in the affordable range for everyone, man. So this is what's really cool about this guitar this week, man. This is a true guitar that anybody can walk into any shop and take home. And then after that, we'll get Sean Kirkpatrick back this week for Sean in 60 Seconds. Got 2 weeks worth of his life to catch up on, and I just talked to him in pre-call, and he's all in. He's ready to get back at it, and he has a lot of information to tell us.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to Sean in 60 Seconds this week,
yeah.
man. It's going to be good. It's probably going to go a little long, but it's going to be awesome.
Ah.
All right, and then after that, we're going to take a break, get reset up, come back in, get the phone system cranking, and we're going to get Jordan Pickens on from Squid Inc. What do you think about that,
Yeah,
dude?
I've been looking forward to this for days.
Yeah, man, we're going to learn all about Jordan, what gear he plays, how many instruments he plays, and all that good stuff, man. And we're going to check in on Squid Inc. because it's been a little over a year since we've had Jake Downs on. So
Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah.
So we'll get a little update on them, man. And that wraps up the show this week, man. I'm looking forward to it. What do you think?
Another great show coming at you guys right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, episode 99.6.
Yeah, man. I don't know what we're going to call this one, but I will come up with something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Well, cool, dude. Without further ado, I think we'll get the phone system cranking, so give me some soothing tones from Mr. David Higgins.
It's time for Higgy on the Beat, brought to you by the Southern Maryland Chronicle, courtesy of David Higgins and the Southern Maryland Chronicle, right here tonight. Oh,
It's all good.
yeah.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, Higgy, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, long time no hear, man.
It's been like 11 days.
in the media world, dude, that's like 5 years.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, man. Well, I got Mr. Alban in studio with me tonight. Mr. Alban, say hi to Higgy.
Good evening, Higgy.
Good evening, Mr. Alban, and thank you for last week.
Absolutely. It's always my pleasure, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
last week was the first week of soccer practices, so I had the full teams. You know, just took a little bit longer. I couldn't leave early.
I understand,
So-
man. I got your back every time. You know that.
I
Every
appreciate that.
time. So, yeah.
I always love seeing the little thing that Dan puts out when he lists like all the guests and everything. It says Higgy on the Beat with Dan Alban.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You
awesome.
know, that's an unstoppable team. Higgy on the Beat with Dan Alban. That means we're coming to take care of business, man.
It could be like Spider-Man. You're running the Daily Globe, and Alban's really Spider-Man. and you're demanding pictures all the time.
I don't look good in tights, man.
Please no. Please no.
Right. And Jeff Bezos is Lex Luthor. All right.
All right, yeah.
Enough of this. All right, Higgy, man, I missed you last week, man. Let's jump into it, man. Let's start this thing
All
off.
right. Good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicle newsroom. This weekend will be sunny with highs in the upper 60s to the low 50s at night. Some areas could see into the 70s. So let's get started with what's on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland with your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler courtesy of Lynn Ariat. On Friday, March 26th, 4 p.m. at the Green Turtle Sports Bar in California, you're going to have Tell You Monday. At 6 p.m., Mr. Joseph Norris will be down at Helen's Cafe in Charlotte Hall.
Oh, cool.
Over in Hollywood at Stony Clark's Landing at 6 p.m., you're going to have Funkzilla Unplugged.
Yeah, Funkzilla back on the rotation.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
here's another good one that's coming up. Tap House 1637 in California, 8 p.m., the Jason Mitchell Band.
Oh, the Mitch.
Have not seen him on the schedule in a while.
Yeah, he's out of retirement.
He's ramping
Yep.
back up. He's ramping
All
up.
right. And then also over at the Green Turtle Sports Bar later that night at 9 p.m., you're going to have Whip Acoustic. That'll be at 9 p.m.
That's the first time I'm seeing that name on this list.
Yeah, it's been a while since they've been out doing acoustic shows.
Yeah, I got to check into that. All right.
So, all right, on Saturday, 8 p.m. at Toots Bar in Hollywood, you're going to have the Average Joe's.
Oh, Average Joe's. All right.
Hydra FX takes the stage at the Tavern in St. Leonard at 8 p.m.
Oh, bringing the boys.
Yep. Over at Tap House again at 1637, 9 p.m. You're going to have Hit or Miss.
Hit or Miss. That's awesome. Go check them out, man.
Last Drop Country Bar at 9 p.m. No Go Romeo.
All right.
yeah, there we go.
There, man.
Yep. And at 9 p.m., taking the sound stage at Days Off Deli and Grill in California, Social.
Oh, yeah, man. That's awesome.
On Sunday, for your easy listening, you're going to have Mr. Dave Hamner at 2 p.m. over at 8 Hangers Bar and Grill.
All right.
And then Mr. John Lusky will be at Stoney Clark's Landing at 3 p.m., and that's in Hollywood.
Wow, man. What a schedule.
Yep, seeing some names we have not seen on there in a while.
Yeah, that's good. That's good news.
Yep, that is good news.
Yeah.
So, when going out in public, please wear your mask when social distancing is not possible. Help keep the restaurants and bars open by abiding by these simple steps to help prevent the spread of COVID. And if you're partaking in any adult beverages, please have a DD or plan for an Uber or Lyft. And as always, enjoy and support local music.
All right. That's cool, man.
All right, let's touch on a little bit of music history. March 25th, 1958. After having been sworn in as private number 533-10761 the previous day, Mr. Elvis Presley received the regulation short back and size haircut from Army barber James Peterson. Presley would earn $78 per month as an Army private.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
1964, the Beatles made their debut on the UK TV show Top Off the Pops, performing Can't Buy Me Love and You Can't Do That. The show had been recorded on March 19th.
Oh, that's unique.
1967, The Who and Cream made their U.S. concert debut at RKO 58th Street Theater in New York City as part of a rock and roll extravaganza promoted by DJ Murray the K.
Oh, wow.
Where are we at here? 1986, Guns N' Roses signed a worldwide deal with Geffen Records. The band has now sold more than 100 million albums worldwide. Their 87 debut album, Appetite for Destruction, has sold in excess of 28 million copies worldwide.
Wow.
Everyone had a copy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Some people
Yeah,
had 2 or 3 because you wore it out so much.
Yeah, you bought it multiple times.
Wow.
In 2000, NSYNC set a new world record after selling 1 million tickets in one day for the group's forthcoming tour, netting them over 25 million pounds, which is the equivalent of 42.5 million US dollars.
Wow. Man.
Wow.
And in 2015, Mr. Sam Smith was the number 1 on the UK singles chart with Lay Me Down. The lead single from his debut studio album, In the Lonely Hour, originally peaked at number 46 on the UK single chart. This version, featuring John Legend, was recorded for the British charity telethon Comic Relief.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, some Southern Maryland notable people and musicians celebrating birthdays this week.
Right.
This past Sunday, our own Mr. Danny Albin.
That's right, man.
Hey.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
As of the taping today, Tuesday, Mr. Joe Barrick.
I already sent him a message on Facebook. Happy birthday, Joe.
On Thursday, Mr. Thomas Gabriel.
Oh,
For
yeah.
those of you that don't know Mr. Thomas Gabriel, he is from Calvert County. This is Johnny Cash's grandson.
Right.
And on Friday, Miss Donna Sue Roberts. She is the owner of the Holler Entertainment over in Prince Frederick.
That's right.
The Prince Frederick area of Calvert County.
She's been on the show.
Yep.
Well, happy birthday to
And-
everybody on this list. I'm in good
And
company, man.
Mr. Gabriel plays over there a
Yeah.
lot
Yes, he does.
at her place.
Yes, he does.
I couldn't be happier to be on a list with these names.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's a nice list to be part of there, buddy.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. So happy birthday, Donna. We really enjoyed having her on. She's great.
Yeah, she's great. She's a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
Yep. All
That's
right.
your weekly wrap on music news. Check me out on facebook.com/Higgy on the beat. And as always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at facebook.com/SOMD Chronicle or southernmarylandchronicle.com for all your local, state, and regional news, weather, and sports.
That's awesome, Higgy.
That's
Yeah,
my
buddy.
story, and I'm sticking to it.
Ha ha.
Yeah, man, love it.
See what you did there.
All right, man. Well, dude, keep up the good fight. Keep reporting on local stuff, and we will catch you next Tuesday, okay?
All right, guys. Have a great night. Have a great show.
All right,
buddy.
buddy.
Peace.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, my man.
There he goes, man. That's David Higgins, Southern Maryland Chronicle, Higgy on the beat.
That's right. Great to have him here back this week. Excuse me. Sorry.
Right, man. The 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler, man, was cranking.
It's cranking, and that's just a teaser, guys. You know that.
Yeah, man. There's some bands on there, dude. It's getting me inspired to get some other guest book coming up, man.
Yeah, buddy.
This year's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
And again, I'll repeat it. If y'all's got someone in mind that we should have on the show, send us a message. It'll be awesome.
That's right.
Taking everything into consideration.
Hell yeah.
But dude, it's that time of the show, dude. We're transitioning right into the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week. What do you think about that, man?
I am always excited about this.
All right, dude. Well, pay attention because you know what's coming up in a couple moments.
Yeah, and I already thought it was going to be a different guitar. Shows you I haven't been out of the loop.
Right. So that's the curveball.
I
That's,
have to pay
You got
attention.
caught up in the social media ease.
I got caught up in no social media in the last few days. That's the problem.
Right. All right, dude. So Guitar of the Week this week, we got the Ibanez RG470 MSP and Turquoise Sparkle. We're going to discover the limitless potential of the legendary RG series this week, okay? With its ultra-fast Wizard 3 neck profile and a trio of high-octane quantum pickups in the HSH configuration, the Ibanez RG470 MSP solid body electric guitar masterfully combines explosive tone with eminent playability, all at a great value at the same time, my friends. That's right. This is a guitar that it's not a student level guitar. It's a notch or two above that. So it's definitely going to be like that guitar that someone gets where they're like, hey man, this is my first real instrument. I'm going to make a connection with it. And this guitar delivers on all the facets of guitar playing. So it's just really cool. And it's equipped with Ibanez's double locking tremolo bridge. You're able to pull off dive bomb squeals, anything you need, and it's got the incredible tuning stability that you would think of in that system of tremolos. And the classic RG body style, it just features deep cutaways that give you easy access to the entire maple fretboard. The Ibanez RG470 MSP electric guitar comes complete with that cool finish and Cosmo black hardware. And when you review the pictures, man, you see it, man. The hardware, the finish, it just pops, man. And the guitar playing is there too. So it looks the part and plays the part. So it's a great guitar. I enjoyed it this weekend. Like I said, I had a whirlwind of guitar playing this weekend. A lot of different things going on. So I was mainly playing my acoustic, but I had that RG in your seat where you're at, and I always kept grabbing it, cranking riffs all weekend long. So it's a cool guitar. It plays, and it's just an exceptional value, man.
Yeah.
A really exceptional value. But it's expressive performance with rock-solid tuning stability. The RG470 MSP's double locking tremolo bridge was designed by Ibanez to give you that fast vibrato response and snap you need to pull off the sharps, bends, and flutters, dive bombs, and squeals. The extreme stability of this knife edge system's tremolo, that the stud lock function is one of the many reasons it's a favorite of many of today's top shredders. And Ibanez has a following of shredders, man. There's no doubt about it. Dude. No doubt about it.
No doubt.
Right. So if you're looking for a guitar that can stand up to long playing sessions without losing its tuning, you're going to have to give this RG470 MSP just a whirl. Okay? Just give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl.
Go to the store and say, I'm here to see the guitar of the week. Let me see it. And then they're going to pull it down. They're going to get you plugged into a cool amp, and you're just going to crank it out. High gain metal, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You got gargantuan tonal range, okay? You got 2 quantum humbucking pickups and a single coil quantum pickup in the middle. So it gives you that HSH configuration. It's got 5-way switching, so you're able to shape the tone any way you like, man. With aggressive visuals and high output, it will be forever known as a rock guitar. The RG470, it just plays fast. The tonal variety is there. It just pretty much makes it a great instrument for any kind of style you got going on, man. And you get that Ibanez quality with it. And the whole pedigree that comes with the name Ibanez. I mean, dude, I remember when we were in high school growing up getting our Ibanezes.
Yeah, I had an Ibanez bass. Everybody was getting Ibanez guitars. And
Yeah, right.
You had an Ibanez bass too. They were so easy to play.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. So
They're built for people to play.
yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
So that's what geeks me out about this week's Guitar of the Week. It just brings back a lot of feelings I had by getting my first set of Ibanezes and just
You had some nostalgia.
some nostalgia, straight
Yeah.
up old man nostalgia.
It's coming around, man.
Yeah, man, but young guitarists have it made today when it comes to the availability of gear, the quality of the gear, and everything about that comes with it. So
That's true.
It just makes me happy. So let me recap the features. We'll hit tech specs. Then we're going to jump into everyone's favorite game. So I hope everybody's playing along. No cheating, no Googling. We're going to know how much, we're going to ask Mr. Albin how much this thing costs in just a couple moments. So you better get your guessing ready, man. Get your get your thinking cap on.
That's what I'm doing this whole time, man. Is paying attention.
All right. And I've been watching him. He hasn't had his phone out, so we're legit. All right. So the standard features here on this RG 470, it's the classic Ibanez RG playability, and it has a wallet-friendly price. So that's a clue there.
Key context alert. Key context alert.
Right. It's a well-balanced Marante body with large cutaways for full fretboard access. I believe I'm pronouncing that right wrong. I didn't look it up because I wanted to go all in with what I thought was right. So full disclosure there for anybody trying to troll me.
Marati sounds correct.
All right, perfect. It's got a fast Wizard 3 neck profile that will let you set your own speed limit. Yeah, that's right. Your fingers will be your only problem slowing you down, not the fretboard. That thing plays, man. It geeked me out. It's got 2 quantum humbucking pickups and a quantum single coil in the HSH configuration. And, of course, it has 5-way switching for a wide tonal range. It's got the double locking tremolo bridge. It's an Ibanez designed tremolo system. So it's not a Floyd Rose. It's an Ibanez designed system.
Okay.
And, of course, it's an iconic rock guitar, but with that playability that's perfect for blues and jazz, too.
Nice.
Cool. All right, so that's the features at a glance. So we're going to check out the tech specs. So here it is, dude. Pay close attention.
This is the part.
All right. All right, it's a 6-string guitar, right-handed model. It's a solid body guitar. The body shape is what Ibanez calls standard RG, which RG stands for rock guitar.
Right.
Okay. A Marante body material, a gloss polyurethane finish. The color is called turquoise sparkle, and it's awesome. It's really awesome in person. The neck material is maple. It's a Wizard 3 shape. It's got a 15.7-inch radius, neck fingerboard radius. Of course, the fingerboard material is maple. It's got black dot inlays, 24 jumbo frets, a 25.5-inch scale length, a nut width of 1.692 inches. It's got the Ibanez double locking tremolo system. It's got Ibanez machine head tuners, and it has the quantum humbuckers and the quantum single coil pickups.
Yeah.
And it's controlled by 1 master volume, 1 master tone, and of course that 5-way blade pickup switch.
Right.
That's the tech specs. And all you're getting is a guitar. There's no gig bag, there's no case, it's just the guitar. Okay? All right, so, Mr. Albin, how much do you think this Ibanez RG470 MSP guitar in turquoise sparkle cost?
Right. Okay. All right. I got a lot of pressure on me because last week I nailed it.
Yeah, can we go 2 in a row?
I don't know about that, but we're gonna find out. Now, there's a lot of great tech specs in here that I've really noticed, and that nut width is a little wider than normal.
I could feel it when I was playing.
Could you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It allowed my fingers to breathe.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
If that makes sense to you, so
Yeah.
I could flutter around and I didn't get caught up in anything, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It does. I noticed that, and I noticed the radius too. It's kind of like, all right.
Yeah, with the radius that large, man, it was really like flat.
Yeah.
So it made it really fast.
It's a really true shredding guitar. But it also offers the nuances of subtle playing, too.
Right. And let me I'll even throw this in. This is not a student model guitar. This would be the next step up or the next 2 steps up from a basic intro guitar. So you're not buying a student model guitar at all. So when you hear the price later, think it's not that at all.
Okay.
So this is a high quality instrument with what it says is a very wallet friendly price.
Okay.
So here we go, Ari. Back to you, Alvin.
All right, so this is the guess. I gave you guys all time to chime in here.
Right.
I know y'all love playing along now, which I love that.
Right.
So, Albin's guess of the week for the guitar of the week is $11.99.
Wow, dude, we're going to build so much value here. You're going to question the price of this thing.
That means I'm over.
You're way over, dude.
And I was going to go $8.99 first, but that was not enough.
Well, dude, I'm getting out the price tag now.
This is the part where I just go, Urgh.
Dude, you're gonna die, man, when you hear how much value you just built into this guitar. I'm gonna let you read it out. Wow.
We don't ever, dude. We don't ever edit, but we got to edit because that's just ridiculous.
That's the price of this guitar, dude.
I need to quit.
No, dude, it's a wallet-friendly guitar.
Are you guys
but
ready for this?
You built so much value in, and the way we described this guitar, you're every bit of right of what you said. But this is the reality of what it costs.
All right, everybody. This is the Albin Walk of Shame. $449.99.
That's right, man. $449.99, and this guitar can be yours, man.
Wow.
So you got to think about it, man. Everything on this is Ibanez. They're not paying any licensing fees. They're not paying Seymour Duncan. They're not paying any pickup maker for the pickups. They're making their own pickups.
Sure.
And it's a Marante body or whatever that body material is. So it's not a tonal wood. It's a more premium price.
But that's an awfully generous price for what is in this guitar.
That's why we had it as Guitar of the Week this week.
Wow,
I was at Island on Friday after coming off of the high of getting the Acoustasonic. I said I need something totally opposite of this so I could do an honest Guitar of the Week this week.
Yeah.
Right? And he said, dude, I got something for you. We pulled this down and I went, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is an affordable guitar that pretty much everybody in our audience, if they're in the market for guitar, this is definitely, you can go to the store and get this thing today.
Wow.
Check it out. I mean, and see if it's a fit for you. Rob Blake could play this in 3 Days of Rain. Yeah. He's an Ibanez guy.
Right.
He could play this guitar in 3 Days of Rain, and people would be like, yeah, that's awesome. It would fit their whole motif.
Man.
So, wow, man. So that's right, dude. Guitar of the Week this week, $449.99, man.
Look at this. Threw the curveball in there this week, man. But for everything that was listed in the tech specs and the whole breakdown, no one out there would have guessed this guitar was $450.
That's why we had it this week.
Wow.
To let everybody know not everything has to be thousands of dollars to be awesome.
Very well played.
And that's what part about I love about Guitar of the Week is that I'm willing to play whatever they're willing to put out. I'll do student models all day long. It doesn't bother me. I love guitars.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out and give you an honest review of what it is.
Yeah.
And this is an all-around great guitar. Now, I mean, it doesn't have a bound fretboard.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't have that kind of stuff, but it's still awesome.
Yeah. And without knowing all the intricate details and nuances of what's in a guitar and what's not in a guitar.
Right.
If I was a beginner right now today and I saw a guitar for $449, I'd be like, well, that's probably what I expect to pay as a beginner.
Right.
You figure, okay, I can't just go buy a guitar for,
Right. I know that's
for that money. You're going to spend that kind of money.
Like I said, it's like, I always said it's like, you get your first student model, you work your way through it, and you're like, man, I want a guitar with a double locking tremolo system on it, right? But I'm not trying to break the bank.
Here comes the
boom. Ibanez has got the answer.
That's right. They do. Damn, that's a hell of a value, man.
I know. I bet you're scratching it. It's kind of rocked your world.
It has. It really messed me up pretty bad. I'm just sitting here staring at the wall like, damn.
Right, there it is, man. But dude,
All
that's Guitar of the Week this week, man. So Island Music, thank you, Jack, thank you, Keith, thank you, Matt, thank you, everyone there, man. That's good stuff, man.
Jeez.
Woo! All right, dude, we're running hot and heavy. We're already behind. We just got to transition real quick. We get Sean Kirkpatrick. Sean in 60 seconds. Give me some soothing
Let's
tones.
go.
I get it cranking.
All right, it's time for Sean in 60 seconds. Sean Kirkpatrick right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
There it is. It's ringing, dude. We're going to get him cranking. Come on, Sean. Come on, buddy.
Sean.
Come on.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, Sean, what's happening, buddy? How are you, man?
What's going on, fellas? I'm doing pretty good. Just finished chowing down on a copious amount of mac and beef.
Nice.
Nice.
That's good stuff, dude. Well, we missed you last week, man. So, dude, I got Alban in studio. Alban, say hi to Sean real quick.
Sean, real quick. Hi. Dude,
Real quick, what's up?
I love it, man. Every time you pick up and you go, good evening, gurus. Every time I grin from ear to ear, man. Just
I can't say it without smiling, so.
Yeah, I can't hear it without smiling. It just really puts us in a good mood, man.
It really does.
So thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I missed it last week.
Hey, man, things happen, dude. So let's pick up on it, dude. What happened to you? What's going on? Let's get into it, man.
Okay. So, March 17th is St. Patty's Day. My full band, More, gets booked at 510 Johnny's like a month and a half ago.
Right.
And as the show is getting closer and closer, they keep on adding more stuff and changing up things and changing time slots and then adding more bands. And then next thing you know, Aaron's got to do sound for the whole day rather than just for us. And the headlining band was called High Voltage. They're an AC/DC tribute band that apparently they're from, like, according to the house engineer at 510 Johnny's, they're from New York, but we'll get to that later.
Right.
So we get to the gig, or we find out that we're just going to have to show up there a day early, which was Tuesday, the night that I had called you guys and said I couldn't make it, or texted you guys and said I couldn't do the call.
All right.
Because there was so much going on and there was so many unknown variables in the situation, because every time I've been to 510 Johnny's in the past, there's always been a house engineer, a house sound guy, house system there, everything's all there for you. So
Right.
when they asked us to do sound, I thought it was kind of weird at first. Maybe we were set up in a tent outside or whatever, everything's weird ever since COVID happened.
All right.
One of the people that were hit the hardest are house engineers who, because venues can't have people in there, all of a sudden, the house engineer who's been working 5 days a week at this venue now all of a sudden has absolutely nothing to do. And of course, the venue has to let him go.
Right.
Anyway, we get there, all the stuff, like all the speakers and everything are all still set up in this venue.
Right.
But the top left mains and the top left line array doesn't work properly, and the top mains just weren't going to be big enough for what we were going to be doing.
All right.
They have a X32 console that's set up there, but nobody knows how to run it basically, and just the way that they had things set up, they had probably like a matrix set up for the front of house so that the subs were separated and the mids were separated and the tops were all separated. And so you couldn't just take the left and right out and plug it into your own mixer at this point. So they decided to call the house engineer who ran the system a year ago for the first time in a year. They hadn't talked to him since. And apparently they've been having bands.
Right.
So he gets the call, gets all wired about coming back to work, basically, shows up and says, "Oh man, you guys are gonna do high voltage? They're a national act. You can't just come in here and just do this blah blah blah," and basically pulls the gig out from under us, and for lack of better words. I mean, we ended up working together just to get the show done using half of their system, half of our system. We were there until 1:30 in the morning. So this is a 2-hour drive to get to the venue on Tuesday. We're left here at like 5 o'clock after working a full day on the farm. Got to the venue at 7. was there until 1:30 in the morning, drove back here, got up the next day at like 10 or 11 o'clock, hit the road again, drove 2 hours back up to the venue, did the gig for the full day, got out of there around 12:30, and then drove back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
miserable.
It was insane. And the whole time, the house engineers freaking out about this band High Voltage showing up, saying that they're this, that, and they like things a certain way and blah, blah, blah. And then come to find out, they're all cool guys. Like, they had this crazy stage plot where they had 5 stage monitors and 2 in-ear monitors and you know, a drum wedge and all this other stuff, but it was all optional stuff. And that wasn't mentioned on their stage plot. And so this guy comes in and just
There it is.
we spent the whole freaking day to use up every single channel, every single XLR that we had, and they had this wall of Marshall full stacks all the way across the back, and it was all just for show.
Yep.
Right.
There it is, a sound guy. Good God, man. Dude, calm down. They're not going to scoop you up and take you on tour with them.
Right, exactly. So
I can't believe people still think like that.
the silver lining is I hope that the guy got his job back, and now that the venue sees that they actually need him to be there for bands. I mean,
Right.
that's if that did happen, that would just be the best thing in the world. If it did happen, I don't know. I did get Rick's number, so I'll probably be in touch with him in the future. But anyway, I planned ahead. I took Thursday off of work. I spent the whole day pretty much just lying in bed. And I get a call from our buddy Les Slayball. You guys know who Les is, right?
I know the last name, but the first name's messing me up real quick.
Yeah, I don't know a Les, but I know a different one.
Right.
All right. Well, Les Slayball is probably one of the like pretty much every band in Southern Maryland has probably worked with him at one point or another. Like he did the house engine, he did the house sound for Gilligan's recently. Did an install there. I've worked with him hundreds of times. He's done sound for Back by Sunrise back in the day. You know, he's
All right.
an old head, man. He's been around for ages. If you haven't talked to him, you should add him to your roster for your show because he's got a story and a half.
I'm taking suggestions.
Yes,
Yeah.
always.
Yeah, man. Buddy lives right over in Indian Head, man. So yeah, and you know I help him out. Like I said, he does production for big events. He does like corporate stuff. He's got like 3 or 4 different sound systems all ready to go all the time.
Yeah, send me his contact stuff later on, man.
Will do.
Yeah.
But anyway, he calls me up on Thursday asking if I can help him out with a gig on Saturday. And I'm like half asleep. I had to call him the next day just to get the details from him again.
Right.
But yeah, so I just been balls to the wall, just burning the candle at both ends of the stick for the past week.
That's good on you, man. Keep you young.
Yeah, keeps you young while making you old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
I
it,
don't know, man. I think I'm starting to lose some hair or grow some white ones. I'm not sure exactly which way it's going.
Turning into Raiden and shit. Man.
Wow, man, you're just working, man. You're working, you're grinding, you're putting in work in, man.
Right. What do you got going on this weekend? Then we'll cut you loose.
So, I actually can't tell you what's happening on Friday, supposedly.
Oh, really?
All right,
Yeah,
well, then
so-
don't. We'll just hang up on you right now.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. God damn it.
It's Girl Crush.
Okay.
It's local in Southern Maryland,
All right. That's
but
right.
the owner of the venue doesn't want us to advertise the gig for some reason or another, and I'm not sure exactly why.
Ooh.
He's got a low fire marshal head count.
Yes, she does.
35. Can't have more
gotcha.
than 35 people.
I'm dropping mad hints here, so just
That was my first instinct. So am I on the right track here?
That is part of it. That is a large part of it. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could say more. If I keep talking, I'm probably going to spill the beans.
All right, you got 30 seconds.
That's okay. I know it's in St. Mary's County.
All right, 30 seconds. I just want to remind everybody about Miss Sheila Klotz's drum competition coming up. The drum show off.
Yes. Sheila.
Showcase.
Somar Drummers, man. Love Sheila, man. She's a gem for the community, man. And good on you for always bringing her up, man. Good
Yeah.
on you.
Oh man, I just love being a part of it, and you know, she's so supportive and just
It really is.
one of the kindest people I've ever met and worked with. So, you know, I just hope one day I could be as influential as she is. You know.
Well, that's what you're doing every week by
being on our show.
promoting what she's doing.
Yeah, and being on our show.
That's doing it, man.
Yeah.
Fair point. Although
you're a good dude.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Dude. You're my dude. I've known you for years now, dude.
Don't ever change my mind on that, please.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is some of my content may not be exactly PG-13.
This show isn't exactly
PG-13.
Yeah,
That's
man. Okay, man.
It's okay, man. It's all good, dude. Hey, dude, we got it. Sheila, Somar drummers. It's awesome. Sean's got a mystery show this week. Take the clues, find the show, and take a picture of them, man, and send it to us. That'll be rad.
Yeah, man.
You win a free T-shirt.
Oh, we're giving out T-shirts again.
There it is, T-shirts. If you seek Sean out, find him at his gig, and get a picture with him, send me a picture, and I'll send you a T-shirt, free of charge, free.
Yeah, it's like a White Rabbit event. Let's do this.
All right, dude. So it's all good. All right, Sean, say your goodbyes and let's roll.
All right, fellas. You all have a great night.
All right, man. Sean Kirkpatrick, Sean in 60 seconds. We'll check in with you next week, sir. Thank you.
See you.
Later, brother.
There he goes, dude.
All right, Sean in 60 seconds. Sean Kirkpatrick, man.
Dude, that was great energy tonight.
That was.
Dude. He's got it going on, man.
He's working hard.
Yeah, dude.
I love the mystery behind all of it.
Yeah, man.
I think I figured it out, but I'm not going to say anything.
I get you, man. Well, dude, I mean it, man. You find Sean, get a picture of him at a gig.
Yeah.
Free T-shirt, Southern Maryland guitar.
Yeah, we'll even sign that mother.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. All right, dude. It's Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show with Dan and Dan. We are Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we're going to take a quick break, reset, come back up. Then we're going to get Jordan Pickens on from Squid Inc., talk to him, see what's happening with Squid Inc., and then we're going to get out of here for tonight. Down with that?
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll see you right back.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today.
Yo, Albin, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh, yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. How you doing tonight, Mr. Albin?
This has been fantastic so far. I am so excited to see what we've got going on from here.
That's right, man. That Guitar of the Week still got your head scratching, man.
See it? You had to bring that back up again.
Hey, man, it's facts.
Facts. Yeah, I'm really happy and excited for our feature guest tonight, man. I'm just having a great time as always. You can hear the tops popping in the studio.
That's right.
Yeah, the energy is high tonight.
Yeah, man, the show's rolling along, man. It was great to have Higgy and Sean back this week. They both brought an incredible energy to the broadcast so far.
Yeah, you could feel it, you can hear it, you can almost see it.
Right, and then the Guitar of the Week put it over the top. That beautiful Ibanez and turquoise sparkle, man.
Yeah.
That's Rob Blake's next guitar, man. They'll go great with his short shorts that he likes wearing back in the day.
The short shorts.
Right.
He's going to be so mad if he listens to this.
Nah, he's a good sport about it.
Yeah, I know. He's all right.
Yeah, man. 3 days of rain. Good. Check him out. All right. So here it is, dude. It's the featured guest tonight, man. We got none other than Jordan Pickens from Squid Inc. About a little over a year ago, we had Jake Downs on from Squid Inc.
Right.
Now we're going to have Jordan on. We're going to talk about the bass guitar.
Nice.
How he's laying down the rhythms and then his whole musical background. And we're going to get an update on how Squid Inc's doing.
Yep.
What does it sound like? Good?
It sounds like a win-win to me.
Give me some soothing tones and I'll get them cranking right away.
All right, everybody. It's time for our featured guest of the week, Jordan Pickens from Squid Inc. Right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
All right, dude, we're locking in the signal, but the phone is ringing. We're hoping that he picks up, and I'm hoping I got the right number. Come on, Jordan. Let's get you on the show.
Hello.
Hey, Jordan, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air, buddy?
Absolutely. Bring me on.
Yes. All right, man. We're here in the studio. We're taping a show this week. I got my co-host with me, Mr. Albin, Dan Albin. Say hi to Jordan from Squid Inc.
Jordan, it is a pleasure to have you here this evening, buddy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm stoked.
Dude, we appreciate your generosity with your time. Means a lot to us, so we can't wait to dig in with you, man.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome, man. Well, formal welcome to the show here. Our little program's going on over 2 years now. How long you been following us, man?
Ever since actually my guitarist cousin Jake was on here a while ago.
Yeah, that's a little over a year now. A little over a year.
Exactly. It felt like a year and a half ago.
It's pre-pandemic.
Yeah, pre-pandemic.
Yes.
Well, that's all.
He's on here.
Right. All right. So that's awesome. So you've been following the show. You know how the routine works. Your first time on the program as a featured guest. Give us the backstory on yourself, how you discovered music, what's your drive with music, how it defines you, and then give us an update on Squid Inc. What have y'all been up to since Jake's been on the show?
Sweet. So I started playing guitar at 14. Very obsessed with music before. Right. I started off being really into like the pop punk stuff, like Blink-182 and Newfound Glory. That's where my older brother, he showed me that stuff when I was probably 10. And I just built off that, like the obsession with that energetic rock. And that kind of slowly morphed into me being really into Weezer. And I heard them and just skateboarding and all that whole scene. It just was a lot of fun. It was right in that early 2000s, just pop punk and skateboarding were everywhere. I don't think you could turn on the TV without seeing the X Games and that kind of music all just going together.
Right.
Wow.
And right around that same time, I started playing guitar at 14. I started breaking my fingers when I was skateboarding, so I decided I wanted to take music more seriously, so skateboarding had to go. It was just going. I was like, man, I can't play guitar anymore and I want to get good. Right around that time, I found a Doors CD in my mom's closet, and I think that just melted my brain. Just hearing something it sounded like ancient. It didn't even sound right. I never heard anything like it in my life.
It still doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Right. Full disclosure, I'm the biggest Doors fan around, where Mr. Albin's the biggest hater of Doors around.
Boy, I love them to death. Come on, man.
I know, but Dan Albin's a bass player at true heart, and them not having a real bass player in the early days, I think that's what's turned them off.
That's
So-
understandable. I said just play guitar first. I didn't care. I was just trying to listen to Robbie and play what he did.
Right? Oh yeah, man.
No,
Robbie Krieger,
I
man.
definitely have a lot of respect for Robbie Krieger.
Oh, what about Ray, man? He kills the keys.
Of course, yeah. All right, so y'all are gonna make me confess
Yeah, yes.
that a couple weeks ago I was at the house. If I don't mean to cut you off,
Right.
You're good.
but I got some Doors records and I'm spinning some vinyl, and I'm playing the Doors, and my wife walks in the room. She goes, "Why are you playing the Doors?" I said, "I just want to see what it sounded like on the stereo." She goes, "But you hate the Doors." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "But yet you're playing it." I was like, "Damn it." All right, fine. I might like some of it.
Yeah, there it is, dude. I'm telling you, man.
There is
If you
something
take
about
someone,
them, though.
if you take someone that's never listened to the Doors, and you play "L.A. Woman" for them,
Yeah.
that's gonna fucking sell them the band, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That song was fucking produced awesome. It's just perfect,
Absolutely.
man. I just love
And
it.
it's raw. It's so raw.
Dude, the guitar tone that Robbie got.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, dude, I can do this all night.
Yeah,
Do
we
this
can.
all
Absolutely.
night,
I love their jam Peace Frog. That's the one I usually show people. It's a little deeper and it's
Yeah.
perfectly funky. It's amazing.
I
So
do
if you don't
like
know
Peace
them,
Frog.
always go to that one.
Yeah.
If you're tired of the hits.
You're absolutely on the right track here, man.
Yeah, dude.
But I went from the Doors and that kind of music. I started listening to the Who and got obsessed with just their live show.
Now we're
I
talking.
was going to probably Walmart and picking up they actually used to sell live music DVDs. I would pick up every Who DVD I could find
Yeah.
and just watch them nonstop. And I was obsessed with Pete and John. I didn't care. I loved that he played bass like a guitar, and that kind of lead me where I am now.
Yeah.
And then I had an uncle burn me a Fish CD, and that's a whole nother game where I got into improv, the jam scene, and that opened me up just to being totally into learning to play in the moment. And then I met a friend. His name was Chris Everett.
Right.
He played guitar locally, and he started just having me jam with him. And I had another friend play drums, and we just started playing together. And that's how I started learning to just jam in the moment. And that's kind of how I started. I never was trying to learn songs. I feel like right out the gate, it was always jams and like, hey, let's try to figure out how to write on the spot versus somebody come in with directions, which that's been the main thing I want to do. I just like that a lot. I like to come in with some structure, but then go off in space and come back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's great.
I think jamming with Squid Inc's right up your alley, man.
Oh, yeah. That's 100% what we wanted to do when we started.
That's good,
Good for
stuff.
you, man.
Yeah, man. Well, that's a pretty awesome backstory, man. So you got all these years under your belt. You got the instruments going. You're a bass player. You're a guitar player. You're in Squid Inc, man. So bring us up to speed, man. Give us your take on what Squid Inc is. What can we expect when we see you guys live, and what you've been up to for the past year?
So when you see us live, we typically are going to play around, if we're doing our typical 3 to 4 hour bar show, you're going to get a good 50-50 mix of originals and covers, maybe 75 covers if it's a certain place.
Right.
But when we do covers, we never play the cover straightforward because that's just boring to me.
Right.
So we usually put a funk twist on it. So we play Immigrant Song, but we play it totally funky. You won't even recognize the song until we start singing. I actually enjoy it because I'm looking at people, and once I start singing the song, I see the faces go, oh, I do know this.
Wow.
That's always part of the exciting part. We do the same thing with like Tom Petty songs. We put a reggae twist on it.
You sound
There's
like
always-
you're a fan of Dread Zeppelin, because I love those guys a lot.
Yeah, I love that stuff. And Radio Dread, they do Radiohead, but
Yeah, right.
anything like that's pretty fun.
That's good stuff.
And we just we kind of take that idea and try to put it on all the covers. And we always leave a spot open where, okay, this is the improv. We can go do solos or go into a change keys and see what happens for 2 minutes. And we always know, we've practiced the songs enough where we know if someone gives us the look, it's time to go back and finish the song.
There it is.
Now, that's where I want to talk real quick. That's where I think the true musicianship in a band comes in. Is when you guys are in the song and y'all get out in space and you're doing your thing, and that one guy gives the nod and everybody knows what to do, man. I just love it when I see a band like that, man. I just love it when it's hitting, man.
Yeah, because they're in tune with each other, and they know. Yeah, even though you're lost, you're not
You're not lost.
You're not lost.
Right.
Yeah. you're-
Agreed.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere, but at the end, you know where home is. You know how to come back.
That's right.
And it makes it sound 10 times better than just fading out.
Now, how many original songs do you guys have? Do you have any professionally recorded? What's the story there?
So we have 2 albums and an EP and like 5 singles. When we first started, I actually was a guitar player. So we had a different bass player at the time, and
Right.
Jake played guitar too. Me, Jake, and Mike have always been there. Mike Lawless is the drummer. And that was an EP. So the very first recording you hear is me on guitar and vocals, and Jake on guitar and vocals.
All right.
And then after that, we lost the bass player. Instead of, we were trying to think of anyone to play bass. I decided I love the Police, and that's kind of where I think my reggae influence comes from.
Yeah.
Our drummer is a huge reggae guy. That's like his number one music. And it's when he first came to us, I wanted to do the jam thing. He wanted to do the reggae thing. So I said, let's just split it. Let's do it all. Let's mix it as much as possible.
Right.
And so we started doing that. And then our first full album is called Perpetual Ocean.
Right.
And I play guitar and I play bass. And Jake plays guitar and plays bass. We had a weird middle period where we didn't know who was doing what yet. We were still thinking maybe we'd pick someone up along the way, but we didn't want to lose momentum. We were still feeling good about the band. So we
Right.
just said, let's just force ourselves into the studio.
There you
That's
go.
a 10-song album.
All right.
Wow.
While we were playing shows for that album, probably half a year after maybe came out, I started actually feeling the bass more when we were playing gigs. Me and Jake would switch. We would do a set of me on guitar and him on bass and vice versa the next set. And I noticed when I played bass, something felt right. I felt really in tune with Mike as the drummer. And I just, after one show on it, I said, you know what, let's just stick with that. And I think that makes the band more solid too. Just, you know your role, you know what you're doing when you get there. I
Right.
started feeling better, so I went with that. And to solidify my bass playing, I bought a Rickenbacker because you have to. If you're gonna play bass, get a Rick.
Yeah. Everybody's got that kind of money laying around.
I sold some gear to get the gear.
I understand.
Been there, done that one,
Yeah,
dude.
$20 is $20. Yeah.
Man, that's good
That's
stuff.
a great choice, though, man.
And then after that, we found a 4th guy. His name's John Barrett. He lives in Alexandria. We're down here, so I'm in the Plata. The other guys are, they're down there in Southern Maryland, like Tall Timbers and Hollywood. So we come to
Holy
my
shit.
house. I'm the middle ground. So
Wow.
we practice like every couple weeks.
Damn.
They all
Tall
come to the
Timbers,
Plata.
dude.
Dude, Tall Timbers is a haul, man. Even from
Yeah, I
Leonard,
know. I don't
even
know
from
how it
Leonard
was down
Town.
there.
But
It's
dude,
it's nowhere.
that's great. Hey, I'm in La Plata too, man. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. And John plays keys and trumpet, and mostly keys. He just rips a few trumpet solos usually while we're playing.
That's rad.
But he came in. He just saw us in Alexandria. He said, "Can I jam with you guys?" So like, what do you do, keys? I was like, "That sounds cool." And I gave him the time to show up. He showed up and killed it. He's got a killer ear. I've never once said, "Hey, do this." He just shows up and he's awesome from the get-go, which I love. I love not having to talk about it and just getting to it.
Yeah.
So we made one album
Is
with
his
him.
nickname USB, Universal Serial Bus? I mean, just plug and play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's great, man.
I love that story.
and he's very into the improv stuff too, which I was already down with it. So when we decided to make an album with him, our newest one is the Deep Dive. We all kind of had to share it. I think it was mainly his idea. Let's just straight up do a jam in the studio, a few tracks, instrumental, and just rip it and see how it goes. And we can fade in and fade out if certain sections are better. We ended up doing 3 of those, and we loved them all. And they're pretty much the entirety of that. Those instrumental jams are on that album between songs with vocals that are written.
Wow.
So it goes written track, improv jam, written track, improv jam, fading in and out of each other, which is I love. It's right up my alley.
Dude,
That's cool, man.
man, that is so awesome, man.
Then a year ago, we decided to do a whole album, but we were going to do a single at a time, just because that drip feed, that's really
I
how
think
modern
that's
things work. Nobody likes albums as much.
right. It's too
I love
much.
albums.
I know it's the new audience. It's too much for them. They don't understand how an album works.
Yeah, and it sucks because that's what I love. That's all I want is albums.
It does, man. There's nothing better than buying an album, going home, sitting down with it, putting it on, and reading the sleeves or reading, the inserts while it's playing.
Soaking it in.
I love that.
I know.
And you learn to love songs you might have not loved the first time. Like you listen to it 3 times, the third time, you're like, now this is the best song.
Right.
Hopefully you get that if you're not doing it in that kind of listen.
Yeah.
In that format.
I'm glad there's still some young people out there still listening to the way we listen to Alden.
Seriously.
That's the best way.
Yeah, man.
I'm
You were
an
brought
avid
up
record
right.
collector.
Yeah, you were brought up right, my friend.
Man, some of those albums came out on cassette, and that inner sleeve inside the case, that smell was so beautiful of a new cassette tape.
Cassette.
I missed cassettes completely. So I grew up on CDs, and then like when I became a teenager, I got big on collecting vinyl. So cassettes are just the thing I totally missed.
Wow, that's crazy to hear that.
I still have all mine from back in the day.
I see they're making a small comeback. I laugh a little bit when I see it, but someone's buying them.
Oh yeah.
I do that. That's how singles used to come out, man. The little sleeve, cardboard sleeve, they pop out. You'd have it for like a week or two, burn it out, and get another one.
Yep, there'd be one song on one side and another B-side on the other. 2 songs on a cassette.
On a cassette. So it's like a 45, but cassette.
Exactly. Right?
Basically, yeah, man.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, man.
It was wild like that, man.
Yeah, that's how it was done, man. It's just different time. Different time. All right.
So we were doing the drip feed thing. We released 3 songs. We were going to do a total of 10. And speaking of albums, like what I wanted to do was after the 10th single, I wanted to release our first vinyl because we hadn't done that yet.
Right.
That was like my ultimate goal. Then coronavirus happened, and we put 3 songs out first. And that's kind of where we've been.
Just on pause.
Yeah, and it's on pause, and we just started gearing back up playing shows like 6 weeks ago, I think. Maybe less, maybe a month ago.
Well, yeah, I saw that your name pop up in the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler a couple times. I reached out and made the connection to get you guys up and get you out there, man, because I know that you're a big part of the local music scene.
Yeah, I love it. I wish we could do it every week. It's actually hard to book weekly right now. We're getting like every few weeks, it seems like.
Okay.
Just ease back in,
I mean, that's better than it was a while back.
Absolutely. And everyone's fighting for the same few places that are doing it. So
that's true.
It's hard to get in them. But we're getting there.
All right, well, that brings up the next point. Bring up what live shows can you talk about? Tell us the dates and times and locations. Promote what you can promote now.
Sure. So first, we got nothing for a week or so, but at April 1st, we're doing our debut show at the Renegade in Arlington, Virginia. Never played there before. Online, it looks great. It looks like a little rock club, and they seem like they already really like us and just already act like they want us back out before we play. So I'm already stoked. I like that when they act like that. Good attitude.
Yeah.
And then May 1st, a whole month later, we are playing Falls Church Distillery. That's a cool little club. I wouldn't say club. It's a 2-story like lounge in Falls Church. Very hippie. There's Grateful Dead flags everywhere. Everyone's laid back. But they distill all their own liquor and sell really cool mixed drinks. We played there for the first time like 3 weeks ago and had a blast.
Nice.
So we're going back right away. They do like indoor outdoors, so they have some bay doors. So if you're uncomfortable and you want to be outside, that's cool. And if you want to be inside, that's cool too.
Oh, I love that.
Then after that, the next one's June 26th at Days Off Deli. I think that's a new place.
Yeah.
Where is that at? I think that's like down Hollywood way. I didn't write that one down.
We'll just say St. Mary's County.
It's Lexington Park.
St. Mary's County. And we're playing with the like blues band Runaway Guns. They're like blues rock. I kind of dig that. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yeah, that's our boys, man.
Yeah, that's our boy Kevin Jones and company. Yep.
Yeah. And if you, we randomly book shows. Sometimes we get them last second. They'll be filling in the gaps. So if you follow us on social media, I keep that stuff all up to date. The second we get one, I put it up there.
Well, I'm glad to see you guys venturing in Northern Virginia because back in the 20 years ago when I was playing original music, I was in the D.C. Northern Virginia market, and they are so receptive in Northern Virginia to original music. They've always been welcoming, and it's just a great atmosphere.
I agree.
I'm not saying anything bad about Southern Maryland, but
yes,
they are amazing over there. Arlington, Alexandria. the outskirts, DC. They are supportive and just amazing out there. So.
Like I said earlier when I talked about like percentages of covers versus originals, when we're in Northern Virginia, we play more originals.
Right.
If we're playing down here, it's definitely more on the cover side.
Right.
Kind of flip-flops on the location from just how the audience reacts.
Yeah, it's the Potomac River. It's just, there's something about it, man.
That's funny, dude.
And there's nothing wrong with either side of it.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. All right, hey, let's talk band gear. I mean, damn, that's what the show's pretty much about, is guitars and equipment and gear and all that stuff. So let's do a band gear rig guitar setup. You know, what are you playing on? We know you got a Rickenbacker, but what other kind of gear do you got?
The Rickenbacker, I'm going to start there just to finish it. It's a 5-string.
Right.
Wouldn't I love it? It's the 4003. It's a walnut wood. It's got a kind of a maple stripe down the middle, and I love that thing to death. I don't think I need another bass the rest of my life. No joke.
Right.
I'm so happy with it.
Did you
tone
get
is
the
perfect.
Jet Glow Black?
No, you got walnut.
Oh, the
Walnut,
walnut.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the walnut. He said that.
You hit it one note, and it's got that giddily punchy sound. That's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah, you got to let me play that one time.
Yeah, for sure. For a cab, I used the Ashdown. It's called the Root Martyr. It's 4 speakers. It's pretty cool. I actually never heard of it. I just went around town and trying stuff out until I found stuff I liked. And I plug an Aguilar Tone Hammer 350 into it for the head, which is actually a small head, but it's a great tone.
Yeah.
I like it.
So an Aguilar head into an Ashdown cabinet.
Yes, sir.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah, that is a great little setup there, man.
I like a good punch. Whatever I'm doing, I want it just to rip through everybody. even though everybody's playing, I want to be up top.
My man. I'm digging the hell out of this tonight, man. This is great.
Thanks, man. Pedal-wise, I keep it simple. I actually use the Aguilar pedals too. I just have a chorus and a phase. I rarely use them. I don't go over the top. I've got certain sections and certain songs I like to put it on just for color, but I'm mostly raw. Some shows, if we don't have the space and I don't feel like it, I don't even plug it in. I just go right in the amp.
Dude, my man, you're doing it right.
That's called raw dogging it.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't need more. You don't need more than 3 pedals, man. You got it going on. And who doesn't like a good stomp box, man? Screw all that other stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
That's pretty simple. That's my entire rig for the bass.
All right, so now I know you're a guitar player. So what kind of guitars you got?
Okay, I got a Telly. I got it when I was 18. It's the American 60th anniversary. My dad got it for me. It was my big birthday gift. It blew my mind, and I cherish that thing. I love it to death.
Good, man.
I've got a Martin, I think a D14 acoustic. I believe that's the number.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I actually just bought a Taylor G4 mini bass to practice because I just like acoustic and sitting on the couch to be lazy while I'm writing riffs.
Hey, but you're still working, so that's good.
And for amp for the Telly to back up, I've got a Princeton 30 watt. I love that thing. It's perfectly crisp and clean. I don't have any big amps. I actually just like little combos for guitar.
That's all you need.
Yeah, dude. As you grow up, as we grew up, man, we were all about getting stacks and all this other things.
Until you drag them up the stairs at the Velvet Lounge in D.C., and then you rethink your life.
Right.
Absolutely.
You're like, no.
I'm out. Now,
dude, I've realized when we play places, my amp's like turned up to 4, and I don't have giant amps, so.
Right. I was just like,
go too loud.
Can I just plug this directly into the PA? I'm not even hauling all this shit right now.
Oh, yeah. That's the good part about bass playing. You can do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Just bring the head.
That's it.
Yup.
That's good, man. But
I got a God in Nylon, too. I don't know. That brand's pretty cool. I bought that. Me and my wife, we got married like 6 years ago, and on our honeymoon, I found a guitar shop in New York City. I had to buy a Nylon.
Wow, that's a Canadian brand.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
On the guitar. Yeah.
Now, is that now, let me ask you this. Now, is that nylon the one you have to tie the strings at the bridge?
You do, yeah. It sucks.
Hey, now that's the art form. No, Restringing
I've
a
learned
guitar.
it, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's one thing about restringing a guitar, but a lot of people don't have any idea about a nylon restring.
Oh yeah, and if you do it, you're gonna get mad if you break a string while you're tuning it to not bust loose at the bottom.
Yep.
Yep.
I buy 3-packs when I buy nylon strings.
I'm just handing somebody else and going, can you take care of this? I'll give you a few extra bucks. I ain't fooling with it.
Yeah, it's a big pain, man. Wow, dude. And that's all the gear?
That's pretty much it. I probably have some out there I'm forgetting about.
I got you. That's a Cliff Notes version. We got you covered. It's all good. So let's get back to live performances, man. You've been playing, how many years you've been playing out? What, 10, 15 years now?
Oh, a little less than that. Other guys were younger than me.
Right.
And I always wanted to play, and I just felt like every time I started something, it would collapse instantly. I couldn't get 3 months with the band if I was lucky.
Right.
So actually, Jake's band broke up, and I started playing with them. I just pretty much stepped in for the lead singer was gone, and I played guitar too, so I just kind of slid on in, and we renamed it and retooled it, and they actually have stayed with us. I think we've been doing it probably 8 years.
Okay, all right. Well, that's still good. I mean, so what are your frustrations, in the 8 years you've been playing gigs? What's like that one nagging thing when you get to a venue that just bugs you and you're just like, what the hell, man? Well, what kind of issues like that? Being out playing now post-COVID, have you had any issues in your live performances with any kind of things dealing with that?
Issues for me, probably kind of slightly touched on earlier. I wish I could play less covers, but it's just not the way the world works.
Right.
I like playing original stuff. It's just what we do, but I understand it. Thankfully, we put our own spins on it to make it bearable for me.
Mm-hmm.
And usually we get good reaction no matter what, but sometimes you play and you can just tell certain people don't want to hear original music. It's just not what they're there for. They want to sing to something. They want to take a shot and sing a song, and I kind of get that too. If I was at a bar, I'd probably want to sing a song I know.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I get that.
And outside of that, any just dumb drunk people who want to run on the stage, they're always annoying.
Yeah.
There's mic grabbers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they all think they can I sing a song. It's like,
the mic
book your
grabber.
own show if you want to sing a song. Book
And
your
if
own
there's
show.
security, for some reason, they never do anything.
No, because they just want to watch the world burn. They're like, nobody's getting hurt, so let's let it play out.
It's probably entertaining. They're probably like, let's give this 5 minutes,
They're like,
see what
yeah, that's
happens.
fine. Let's see how the band handles this one.
Yeah, dude, there's nothing worse than a mic grabber.
Yeah, exactly. And COVID-wise, I thought it would be more sketchy when we first came back. No one would be interested. And I was surprised, maybe just because people are starved for last year. It's actually been really decent turnouts. I think we've done 3 gigs so far
Right.
since March, and people are respectful and mind their space. But I feel like people have been out, they've been ready to sing and party, and I was actually been very shocked with us coming back and it being as lively as it is. And even if it's not a filled building, I feel like the people that are there seem more appreciative, and probably because they haven't seen anything in a year too.
There's that.
Yeah, well, that's relieving to hear. That's actually kind of promising.
Yeah, it's made me excited to just keep doing it. But I don't do a lot of frustrations. I'm a pretty positive person.
I can hear that just in your voice, man.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, I can tell just by talking to you. And I like that. That's a great vibe, and it conveys across. So thank you for being that kind of person.
Hey, man. Thank you for thanking me.
Hey, I dig it.
Okay.
Before we get to the last question, the signature question, tell everyone where they can check Squid Inc. out online, social media. Where can we find the band? Tell us where to look?
We are pretty much on most things. You can find us streaming-wise, Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Bandcamp, SoundCloud. Most streaming sites, if you like supporting bands and paying for music, go to Bandcamp. Most people don't do that anymore. If you really want a CD, you can go to our Bandcamp too and buy that. Hopefully we'll have records on the next album. And we've got merchandise like stickers and lighters and t-shirts on that page as well. And if you want to keep up with us social media wise, we're on Facebook, and I always keep up with the events and post a few times a week, just random pictures, songs, stuff we're into that week, or gigs we're planning to promote. And then Instagram, we're a little sillier over there. If you like following it's band just in their personal life, see stupid stuff they do, we're on there.
There you go.
Dig that. Love that gram. I love the gram.
So before Harsha asks his signature question, I do have one question. And I'm sorry I didn't ask this at the top, because it would have made more sense to ask this earlier.
We called this the Damn You, Dan Albin moment.
Damn you, Dan Albin, and your 18 friggin' beers while you're doing the show. All right, so here we go. I got to ask, man, where did the name come from?
Okay, and sadly, you're going to just be disappointed because it's not exciting at all.
I do a music podcast. I'm always disappointed.
You're going to be so disappointed.
All right, I'm kidding, everyone.
I kept shooting names out, and I got turned down left and right. I thought I'd hit a home run at least once.
Right.
Yep.
Eventually, someone said the name, and I was like, I don't even care at this point. I'll go with any name. I just want to play music. Right. And this was where it gets slightly funny. I think a month went by. I didn't even realize it was a pun. I saw it written down. I was like, oh my God, our name's a joke. It's spelled I-N-C, not I-N-K. That's pretty funny. All right. I like it a little better now. But I don't think there's a story. I think someone just said, hey, what do you think of this? And we're like, yeah, that's cool.
It's pretty clever, if you ask me.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
I thought someone in the band was a damn tattoo artist.
Nope.
Okay.
I do draw and do marker paintings, but I do not do tattoos. I've actually recently had someone ask me to, so I will be drawing actually maybe my first tattoo. I'm not going to do the tattoo though.
Fair enough.
Good
I don't
move.
blame you there.
Good move. Yeah.
I've never done any of that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole hygienic process. Just don't mess with it. But thank you for that bonus question answer.
Yeah, no problem.
I really like the cleverness behind it, and it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. All right, so here we are, dude. We're at the last question, the signature question. So, Jordan, best gig, worst gig. Answer in any order you like, but you got to answer both. What do you have for us tonight?
Let's do best gig first.
All right.
Our last album I told you about earlier is called The Deep Dive.
Right.
We did an album release show. It was the day we put the album out. We had new T-shirts. We had the album out online. We had CDs. We played the whole album throughout the night, spread out. I was at the Green Door, way down south, Southern Maryland.
Oh, yeah. You know the Green Door.
And it was very well attended, and I felt like it was actually people were there to see us, which is always nice. I think we put big effort into promoting that one and just really worked our asses off on just letting everybody know, and I could tell it paid off. Right. We brought in a band from, we met them, we played in Virginia Beach. They were called One Culture. We actually brought them down because they brought us up there. And it was a good party. Everybody was real happy. It was just a great night and a good way to put off I felt like it was a launch to our new sound with our keyboardist, and we had just, everything was new, and I think we've stuck with that vibe since, and it's gone really well. So that's gone great, and I like where we're at with that. So for worst gig, there's a place called the Rec Center in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Right.
I think Jake had the same answer when I listened to him, so it makes sense.
Right.
It's I think kind of a biker bar, and they had a stage in the back, but they put us right against the glass door in the front. I don't know why. It was really weird. It was like our second gig too, by the way. So we were nervous. We probably had 11 songs that we were going to play twice that night. And I remember multiple people coming in, looking at us. We'd actually even be in between songs, and some people would be like, "We like you guys, but we gotta get out of here. I'm not hanging out here." They're like, "Oh, thank you for telling us that part at least."
Wow.
And then it just everyone was putting off weird vibes. Everyone who came in, the regulars, but to top it off at the end, they paid us some chili dogs. That's kind of really what put it off. That's the worst gig.
And then you had to drive from Fredericksburg with chili dogs in their gut, playing Russian roulette with the bubble guts on the way home. That's horrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what? That's what everybody does, man. They suck it up and just, we got to do this.
Oh, yeah.
We got to pay our dues.
Get through the bad ones to get to the good ones.
God,
right.
damn, that's horrible.
right,
I'm sorry, man.
Damn. And it was called the Rec Center. I mean,
That wasn't spelled W.
We were so early, I gave them the email, the desperate email. We're just trying to get shows, please.
I got you. They set you up, kind of.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Gotta love that bit, though.
Yeah, we'll just pay you in chili dogs.
Exactly.
You live and you learn, and look, that asshole move on their part gave you a great spot on this show.
That's right.
Absolutely.
See, you
It's
just.
always the story.
That's right, dude. And dude, that's awesome, man. I'm digging tonight, man. This show's cranking tonight.
Yeah, Jordan, you're definitely a positive energy. Great interview, man. It's so awesome to have you on here.
Yeah, this is cool. You're part of the Guru family, man. You're on the backstage email list now.
Yes, I love it. Please have me back sometimes. You guys want to talk any music, I'm down.
Dude, we're gonna be doing some roundtable discussion shows coming up, man, in the near future. So I will be definitely getting you and Jake involved for that. So stay tuned on that, dude. So no worries there. All right.
Yeah, you're down, right?
Very much.
All right.
Cool. All right, Alban. Before I cut them loose, you got anything left?
All I want to say is thank you, Jordan. We appreciate this, man. This has been a hell of a time. We're very pleased that you spent time with us, so thank you for that, my brother. And
thank you.
And I wish you the best coming up. And we're gonna keep in touch. We're gonna get you back on here, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, dude. Thank you again for coming on. Much appreciated. I definitely like the vibe your band gives off. Definitely want to know. I guarantee you got y'all got plans for April 20th, correct?
Oh, always. You know, Jam Reiki fans, you got big plans.
That's right, dude. So
I don't know. The details are a little cloudy right now.
Right,
Very, very cloudy.
That's A-OK on this side of the microphone, my friend. All right, so what we'll do for here, man, we'll catch you in the near future. Like I said, man, we got roundtable discussions coming up. We'll definitely get you and Jake involved. We'll be reaching out, man. We'll hang out soon and jam, all right?
All right, sounds great.
All right, dude. For Jordan from the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, we say thank you and good night, sir.
Thank you. Good night, man.
All right,
Have
buddy.
a good one.
Talk to you. All right, see ya. There he goes, man.
Wow, dude. Positive energy all abound, man.
Right. Jordan Pickens, Squid Inc, man.
He's great.
That was a great interview, dude.
Absolutely.
Dude, what a talented guy, man.
Oh, yeah. Just a down-to-earth guy, man. And talented.
That's the guy I would want in my band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We said here we've interviewed so many people over the years now. If I was putting together a Dream Star band, man, he's on the list.
Yeah.
That positive attitude, that multi-latitude of going back between the bass and guitar, that could prove very valuable, man.
Yeah.
Definitely in different situations, but that was a great interview.
Yeah, I'm very excited for those guys. And getting over to Northern Virginia from being a guy who did that for a long time, I already know what they're experiencing over there.
Yeah.
And I know how freaking cool it is.
Yep.
So I'm very happy for them that they're getting good reception over there, which I knew they would playing originals. So my hat's off to you guys for having that experience because it is amazing.
Yeah, Squid Inc, man.
It's fun, man.
Yeah, man. I'm excited, man, to see what's going to go down this year with them.
Yeah.
And we will have them back on the show together.
Absolutely.
We're going to have some cool roundtable discussions coming. I'm kind of putting it all together now. It's early, but we still got some other interviews to do. So, man, we got a lot of action coming up on the show, man.
Yeah, get ready, guys. We're gearing up, man, for a huge 21, man.
Whew.
This year. Whew.
It's
We're
gonna
already
be
off to a great start.
Yeah, we really are, man. But, dude, I say we shout out the sponsors and close shop down for the week. What do
You got
think, man?
that right.
All right, so first and foremost, big shout out Southern Maryland Chronicle, David Higgins, Higgy on the beat.
Yeah, buddy.
That's first and foremost. Second most important sponsor of the show, Island Music Company, the Guitar of the Week, dude. No other place else has it. We got the Guitar of the Week.
That's it.
We're reviewing the newest and hottest gear available to musicians at all skill levels. proven for truth this week with this guitar, man.
Yes, it was.
Really, dude.
Yeah, just keep digging it in, why don't you?
I do, dude. It helps the player out there. So,
It does. It really does.
It's meant
All
to
truth
talk
be
about.
told.
Yeah, I mean, $449. Get yourself a guitar of the week. That beautiful Ibanez RG 470, man.
That's right.
There's other couple options available with it. You just check with Jack and Company at Island, but they will get you situated.
They will take care of you right there at Island Music, La Plata, Maryland. Everybody, get over there.
Right. Then we got Sean Kirkpatrick coming on every week, courtesy of whatever project he has going on. So
Courtesy of Sean Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, courtesy, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Right. Then we got our paid sponsors. We got Christopher Lane Tattoos.
That's right.
If you ever need some ink work done, go to see Chris, man, and get you done right, man. I got them all over on my arms, and they have not rubbed off yet. So go to Chris, get some tattoos. Then you got Cooper Construction.
That's right.
Site Maintenance Solutions.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, I had Brian out here again at the house walking around checking out the next project on the list. So,
Oh, yeah.
so dude, Cooper Construction, from site to site, they'll treat you right. That's first and foremost on
That
that.
is the truth.
Yeah, so I look forward to that, man. But that rounds out the sponsors, man. And,
Yes.
we also have sponsorships available. So if anybody, I try to book sponsors 3 months at a time. But I'll make a deal with the bands out there. If you want to sponsor the phones for a month, we'll come up with a flat fee and let you do a month.
Yeah,
So-
the phone sponsorship is huge.
So, like, let's just say, so we had Squid Inc. on tonight. So, say Squid Inc. contacted us to say, hey, dude, we want to do the phone system for a month. It would sound like we're going to get the Squid Inc. powered telephone system cranking or something like that.
Yeah,
So, that's how it would work. But
exactly. You guys remember the old, we're not going to bring it up, but the old phone system sponsorship, people still use the phrase from back in the day that we
Right.
had on the phone sponsorship.
So,
To this day, people still say the phrase,
Right.
even though it's defunct now.
right. So,
That's a great spot.
it's a great spot. Invest in your band, invest in your brand. I mean, it can't hurt,
And hurt.
So, give us a call in there. Of course, if you want a paid commercial, we can do that too.
Produced in-house,
In-house in our studio.
in the studio.
So
You get
can
Dan
also-
and Dan on your commercial.
Yeah, we can do some work for you. It's all
Yeah.
about what you want to do and
You-
how you see your band, your brand going forward.
Yeah.
But
You
we-
say, do you?
I do say.
You say, do you?
And what we want to let everybody to know is start the conversation. We don't know what you need.
Right.
But if you don't know what you need, give a call. Say, hey, we want to get involved. What makes sense for us? This
Yeah.
is what we want to achieve.
Yeah, we can get together
We can-
on a call
we
and
can
work
help.
it out.
And we can help. Because we're not just going to try to take it. Come on, you
right.
got someone.
Exactly. We're not going to look at you and say, this is what you have to do.
Yeah.
We want to hear what you want to do,
Right.
and we'll make that happen for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're the boss.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's a service.
Yeah.
So,
Customer's
anyway.
always right.
right. Anyway, that's enough about sponsorships.
Yeah,
if y'all
we're-
want to get involved.
Sorry, we're whoring ourselves out.
I mean, but I mean, eventually it has to happen. So
Yeah.
if a band, brand, whatever, you want to get involved for a month at a time, contact us and we'll make it work for you.
That's right.
And that's all we'll say about that.
Yeah, you're supporting venues, you're supporting artists, and throw a little bit the guru's way, man.
No, we're just going to invest it right back in the show, and that's
Exactly, to
mean,
keep the show going.
Yeah,
It's like PBS.
dude, we're running up new gear coming soon.
Yeah.
We've been on the same stuff. I've been slowly updating things here and there, but
We got to upgrade, guys.
so I mean,
We can't send you a tote bag, but
right. And we're not asking for money for free.
no,
We're going to exchange it for some type of good service,
correct.
product of some type, but it's a digital advertising.
Yep, and we can even show you the receipts if we need.
Yeah, man. Totally transparent.
Yeah.
But it's all good, dude. I had a great show this week.
Oh,
man.
this was so much fun, man. So thank you all out there for tuning in once again for another great week of content brought to you by the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
right.
We had a great featured guest. We had another great show with our spots. So thank you everyone for just hanging in there, being supportive. We love you.
Right. And hanging out with your pals. the
Your
Guitar Guru.
pals. Crack a beer and let your pals take care of you.
Yeah, man. Dude, we're right on time this week.
We're
man.
right on time.
That's right, man. Any suggestions, send them our way.
Yeah, we're
Right?
always up for that.
I'm open for suggestions.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Remember, now your messages are streamlined, so they will get
Yeah, email the show. It's my personal email now.
Yeah.
Or send us a Facebook message, but email's better, but just send a message.
Yeah.
There will no more longer be delays, so it'll be all good.
That's right.
Cool, dude. I'm ready to go. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, man. Well, this has been fantastic. I want to thank Southern Maryland. I want to thank everybody out there across the world that's listening. It's huge in Southern and South America,
Argentina is huge for us.
It's phenomenal. We love you, Argentina, man.
Southern Maryland, step up your game. Argentina is running you guys out of business here.
I don't understand it, man, but it's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
I think that we have billboards there that they just love us.
Yeah, man, it's great. All right, dude. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we will catch you guys next week.